Oh, it's amazing. Just coming out here, being able to work with the Marines and get our team chemistry better, it's amazing. It's an honor for us every time.
It's great. A lot of times what is forgotten about military service is that we have a civic duty as well. So being able to come out into the community and help instill some of the values and leadership skills that we've learned and honed over the years is great, and it really is our duty to do that.
Having a relationship with the Marines, you know, that everybody in the community support one another, it's a good relationship.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad that our coaches were able to reach out and they reached back and put something together like this, like they did for the past 3 weeks, and we really appreciated it.
It's great. You know, anytime you're out in the community and you have a relationship with people off campus, whether it be, you know, kids in school or guys here at the base, you know, it's a great way for us to reach out to the community and really, you know, make ourselves out and be known.
They did excellent. You know, it definitely was some trying times in which they had to dig deep and rely on each other, and that was the goal. So they did excellent. Hopefully they can take what they've learned today and apply it to the court.
The second year that we're doing it here on base, it's just been such an awesome experience with just seeing which guys step up. And I think some of you guys before me talked about that already, but the effort was there, and I think the environment brings it out of them. So the effort comes just naturally when you realize this is not, you know, I'm not comfortable here. I realize that if I don't step up, my whole team's going to fail. And so I think just the adversity that this place brings out, you know, the grittiness makes them really step up to the plate.
Today, I mean, just carrying that log for 800 meters, that was tough. We were struggling with it, but we had to fight and get through that. And sit-ups were pretty hard too with that log on our chest.
Well, I mean, the workout was different, and it was a much more team-oriented workout. I feel like, you know, guys were able to push each other a little bit more than they were last year, and it was just a different workout, and it was much tougher this year than it was last year.
I think it's an awesome experience, and I think it's really important for the development of our basketball team. Our guys have to get comfortable going places that they haven't been before. When you go to the NCAA tournament, it's so foreign compared to what you face during the regular season, and you've got to be comfortable getting out of your routine. And I think this sort of training will really parallel something that we'll be able to draw upon for later in the season.
I think the biggest thing is the discomfort and the unpredictability. So these guys had no clue what was happening today. You know, they got here and they saw the stuff and they were briefed, but still they didn't really know what to expect. You know, so as much as they knew that they had to carry a log, they didn't know how heavy the log would be, and I guess they just had never done anything like it before, so it causes them to come out of their shell a little bit.
We went through this adversity together as a team, so, you know, we're just going to try to translate that to the court. And you had to communicate to get all of these drills done, and I feel like that's a big part of winning, is communicating with each other.
You know, anytime we can get together and push each other and work hard, you know, it's gonna help us in a positive way. You know, I feel like communication has gotten a lot better since we've been working out with the Marines, and we've really seen, you know, the embodiment of teamwork with what they represent and what they stand for. So I feel like that's all things that we can carry on to the court.
I think the other biggest thing too, with comparing this environment to a weight room environment, is that there's more of a mission here. So with the weight room, sometimes you get caught up with it just being about the individual and, okay, can I get my bench press up from 200 to 215? And you know, we try to make it a team environment as much as we can in the weight room, but it's difficult. Whereas you bring them out here, and it's not about you; it's about the mission. And that's the one thing that Coach Wilson has been stressing, and a lot of the coaching staff is trying to implement with these guys, is getting them to realize, hey, it's not about you; it's about what you contribute in order to achieve the mission. And this just brings it out of them. So I mean, seeing the Marines, they operate in that way every day, and so it's just fun to see how this environment just causes that reaction to happen.
Well, I think the importance of mental and physical conditioning will always carry through. And there's some guys out here that know that they've got to get stronger. And I think we'll be able to use this and reflect upon this experience to talk to our guys about the importance of taking care of their bodies and being ready when they're called upon.